Hello YouTube, welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld, Episode 11. Rimworld Odyssey, that is. We're still on this frozen tundra. I'm hoping at the end of this episode we're gonna have all of our armor made and we're gonna take off to destroy the mech base that's over in the South Pole. And so, in order for us to do that though, we need to make a lot of marine armor. And now that we have Nin, we need to make six pieces of marine armor, 6 pieces of marine helmet, maybe even one for Olivia or Carmen. She'd probably just wear a vac suit. But we'll see how much resources we have once we make 6 of them first. I'm also thinking about dismantling the research bench now that we don't need it anymore, but I'm uncertain if we still need it though. Like even though we're not researching, do we still need it for bills? Like for instance, if we were to build marine armor, does it say somewhere, or like, this is not capable, you can't build this without without a research bench or something. So anyways, we're gonna leave it there for now. We are slowly storing energy again during the day, at least thanks to these new wind turbines. And that's it. Like, we got a lot of people idle, so I was looking on the Discord, the Rimworld Discord forum, which I jump on every now and then just to interact with people and talk about what they're doing. And I saw this really cool ship that someone made, and it was a very simple touch that they added to their ship. And so what I'm gonna do is floors, and so we have a lot of steel. So I think you go steel tile, paved tile. I think it was this. Wait, what does a steel tile look like? Anyways, they floored their ship with like some kind of tile, and it looked really awesome. So I'm gonna try and do the same. So out of curiosity, something happened. Small sculpture. Oh, okay. Jackson made his small sculpture. Out of curiosity, well, how much is that going to cost? 378. I'm not sure what this actually looks like. This must be new to Rimworld Odyssey. So let's just see what this looks like, and if it looks cool, we'll do most of the ship in that manner. But the recreation room, I do want to fully carpet it, so it has more beauty, a little bit more comfort. Okay, so we have a new piece of art here. It's an excellent quality. On this sculpture is an artwork of a combat drone rendered in silhouette playing poker with a large group of rogues. So work is executed in Dadaist style. As an interesting contrast, at the edge of the image are 2 mushrooms. Tynan must be a big fan of like abstract art, because yeah, I think this is the tile that I saw that user on Discord use. So that's gonna cost a ton of steel though if we want to do the entire ship. But we don't have anything else to do. We're waiting for our armor to be built, so that's gonna take a while. Oh, we've got some. These weren't here just a day ago because I was looking for. Oh, and they're right next to us too. Perfect, perfect. Okay. You know what? We're not gonna hunt them all, but we will eventually get them. So Luna, do you have? Luna, what are you doing? You're praying? Go get a sniper rifle. Uh, she's gonna go read a book. So yeah, you know what? I am gonna dismantle the high-tech research bench as well as the multi-analyzer. We simply don't need them anymore, right? I mean, making advanced, like if we were making an advanced component, does it say you need a multi-analyzer? No. RAP high-tech research bench. All right, we have a group of visitors. Their son, colonists. Oh, I didn't know Carmen and Jackson had a son. Wait, what? This is news to me. Grenadier Zug is a son of Carmen and Jackson. Huh. Well, what do you know? Okay. Had we been playing biotech installed, then we would have had the child in the colony. But I guess maybe Carmen and Jackson knew each other before they crash landed, and they already had a kid or something like that. Okay. Anyways, I was just a little surprised by that. The gang is in here grabbing all this steel. There's a lot of it. Hopefully, And yeah, I really like the look of the flooring here. It looks really cool. Oh, and another thing I really like is how we finally have all the batteries in one place. It's so pleasing to see them all lined up, and you could see the power. Like, I don't have to go and look for them anymore. I was like, how's this one? How's that one? How's that one? They're all just like right there, and you could see them compared to each other. All right, anyways, I find it oddly satisfying. All right, we have Jackson who's going to go and interact with the group. So it said Zug. I'm going to pause it for a second. It said Zug is the son. Oh, here's Zug. So he's 39 years old. Age seems kind of about right. But also, let's go to social. He gets along with his parents. They're kind of neutral, but they do have a positive opinion of each other. And, okay, so anyways, let's also check out his bio. He's male, 39. He's an exotic chef. He's a careful shooter. He's got some pretty good traits here. Oh, look at this. He's got construction, mining, cooking. All right. Well, anyways, too bad we can't. Too bad we can't have this guy join us. But he takes after his mom, meaning that he's not. He's a pacifist, but he's also really good at. Yeah, he really takes after his mom, and he's also really good at crafting, and he gets his artistic skill from his dad. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what these guys got. Unfortunately, there's just not much really going on with this trade. We have a donkey. I didn't even know that we had a donkey. It must have self-tamed, and I didn't realize it. So they're going to get the donkey for we only have 4 silver. So we're going to sell them this random donkey. And that's about it, really. I mean, for a large caravan, they don't have much to trade. All right, just a quick update. We found 3 random corpses. I think I just overlooked them. They were giving Lexi and Carmen and some other people who were walking by observed corpse -4 or whatever. So we finally had Nin butcher them, and we're going to. Oh wait, there's still one more. Nin, go ahead and do that one more time, and then we're going to convert all that human meat into chem fuel, of course. We're going to start chiseling away at the steel vein that's here. This is the closest one. Thankfully the river is frozen over so we can cross it without getting wet. So our newcomer Nin has really been helping out. She doesn't have the greatest construction, but she can at least help with the flooring, so that really helps. They've been gradually mining out all this, and it's pretty adverse weather conditions right now. It's hard snow. It's 32, which is the warmest it's been for a while. So this river might start defrosting. Yeah, see, it's already or is that just a shadow? Thin ice. Uh-oh. Thin ice. That's not good. The pawns did a great job mining out the steel that was here. Of course, there's uranium here. I'm not sure if we're going to go for this just yet. Winter is going to be over tomorrow, so this river might defrost, and I don't want the ponds to go through this ice cold water, so we might wait on that for a little bit. One good thing with about spring coming around the corner is that we've got wildlife coming back. So we've got this mink that we're going to hunt just kind of specifically for its fur. I feel a little bad about that. We got a couple of apparel being queued up for Luna to make. So we know we need 1 jacket for Nin for the upcoming fall, as well as 2 dusters. We almost have enough for everybody, but we also made 2 cowboy hats while the camera was off. And then so these are the two major items for fall, or I mean for the upcoming spring. We're gonna have them mine out some of this uranium ore. We do need uranium to reload our slug turrets because you don't rearm them with regular steel, so we do need to grab the uranium while this river is still iced over. I'm thinking about making these wind turbines as a permanent part. I think it's very convenient having them here, so I think this would be a good spot. But in order for us to build, oh, hold on, we're gonna have to adjust the wall. We're gonna have to move everything over by 1 tile, so we're gonna have to We're going to have to figure this out a little bit. We're going to have to just move a few things around. But I think it would be great to have wind turbines as a permanent fixture of our ship. So we're going to just pause that for now. We have two predators who are loitering in around our ship, which I really don't like, so we're going to get rid of this warg. Okay, and then we're also going to get this bear, who got into a fight with a deer. So we're going to get him while he's still a little bit weakened. Alright, good job, guys. Yeah, that rifle, with that sniper rifle that lights him on fire is just so awesome. I love that thing. Yeah, that'd be super OP if it was like an automatic gun, like an automatic weapon. Like an SMG, and every bullet was flammable. Alright, they dug that out in just one day. And why is she only carrying 7? Okay, anyways, they dug that out in just one day, and that was pretty quick. Uranium usually takes a little bit longer to dig out than steel. Okay, oh crap, we're getting raided. They are attacking immediately. They're going to breach your walls. Jump to location. Okay, wow, we got a lot of guys. And some of them have armor, they all have guns. And they're attacking immediately, so we really don't have time to get suited up. So, okay. Alright, got everyone going to their battle stations. We've got all of our turrets on. Yeah, they got people with armor on there. That armor really helps. Okay, Olivia, looks like they're going for you. Just watch out. Watch out, Luna. Lexi, can you see them? Where's Nin? Nin, let's go on this way. Watch out, Olivia. Come on back down here. Carmen, I'm not sure what you're doing, but just draft. Okay. They got through our first part of the shield. Luna, let's reposition you behind that. Lexi. Oh, we've got people coming in from this direction. Okay. Alright, you two relocate behind the protection of these rocks. Alright, Nin. Okay, back up Nin, so she's not having to take on all those guys by herself. We got Jackson and Lexi, who are doing a lot of the heavy fighting here. Lexi took a hit. Death in 11 hours. Okay. They're all bunched up here where we don't really have much vision or like much turret control. Nin got hit. Not too bad. Okay. I want Lexi to, holy! Okay, yeah, you go ahead and beat out that fire, pal. I don't know what that was. They probably hit us with a rocket. They had some kind of rocket launcher. But they destroyed our uranium slug turret, which sucks, because now we gotta rebuild that. Alright, Lexi, on draft, rest until healed. Nin, you're also hurt, right? Not too bad. Okay, then go ahead and undraft. Alright, it is what it is. No one got seriously hurt. Lexi did get shot. Lexi's fully back on her feet. Welcome back, Lexi. It's great having you around again. We're still making repairs and things like that, but we're almost back to where we were. So we shifted the wall one tile over so that this future wind turbine can fit right here. We need to build, I think it was, I already did the math, but it was like 55 craft tiles. Oh, and I've been waiting for this. Luna finally hit level 6 for crafting. So she can also now build a flak helmet, right? She can build a flak helmet, and she can also build a shield belt for Nin, because that requires a minimum of 6. And as it turned out, one of the raiders that we butchered has a good shield belt, and it's not tainted or anything, so we don't really need this one now. But I guess we could just finish making it anyways and make a flak helmet eventually for Nin as well. We have a bulk goods trader in orbit. We're gonna have Jackson go ahead and talk to them real quick. This is not a bad trade. We're just basically getting an opportunity to dump a whole bunch of textiles. Most of it we don't even have enough to build anything out of. So we're just dumping a ton of textiles and we're getting 550 silver out of it. So that's about it. Watch out, Boomerang. You don't want to be... I absolutely cannot believe this. They're not taking it... Haul it before the Boomerang gets it. Now, in terms of what are we going to do later on this episode, right now it's the 6th of spring. We are in the South Pole, and it's going to just get colder where we're headed. So I think the timing of this is actually quite lucky, because we're going to get to that mission that's at the very bottom of the South Pole. We're going to get there during its summer, so it's going to be the warmest possible temperature for that mission. And right now, as you can see, it's 48 degrees. That's actually quite balmy. So the timing, we just got pretty lucky with the timing. So we're going to get there in the summer, which is in, what is it, 10 days, 9 days from now. But we're going to leave pretty much whenever this is built, and then we've got the panels, the graph panels, to take these wind turbines with us, because we're going to need it wherever we go. Like where we go next, we're going to still need it. So in the meantime, everyone's bored, the power's out, there's nothing to really do, and so we're just fishing. So Olivia started this fight. Olivia spoke badly of Nin's eating habits. Okay, which made Nin very upset. So unfortunately, we need Nin for our upcoming mission to the South Pole. So we can't just eject her from the colony. And plus, like, we put in so much effort into getting her, but it just really sucks that no one likes her, and she doesn't really like anybody else either. Okay, well, we need to bring her to our next mission, though, because we don't have a melee fighter. So it is what it is for now. Pal's just burning through these gravelite panels. He's able to make 8, 12. He's already made 8, and the day just started. So we'll see. He could probably do all these fairly quickly. Oh yeah, that's very satisfying. So we now have, it's kind of like a propeller. That looks cool. Now I wonder about this autocannon turret. Now does this block range? I think it might block range. I mean, okay. Anyways, we'll find out for sure. Oh yeah, let's move this. Fully healed. Olivia's fully back on her feet. Alright, one thing about apparel management, I keep coming back to this topic, but anyways, one thing about apparel management. Okay, so I have to admit, I don't really mess around with the policies very often, but if you go to manage apparel policies, they are going to default to anything. So if you go into here, you can adjust these sliders, these settings basically. You can say, okay, never wear tainted apparel no matter what. And then also, you can say never wear clothing that is less than normal, so no poor clothing, and also 60% or less, don't wear it. So, and also then you have to make sure you go to your outfit stands and have similar settings. Like, don't ever put clothes here that is less than 70% or of poor quality. Now, if there's already clothes on here that are in bad condition, you might have to go in here and like manually look for them. See, that's poor, so we're gonna drop that. But then after this, they're not gonna put it back on the stand. So that's just another apparel management tip coming from Aces. And also, if I go into here and I type in shirt, I can look for any shirt that is less than, see, okay, This person is wearing a good shirt of 66%. You know what? It's fine. It's not considered tattered just yet, but it will be pretty soon. But anyways, and then also, and then also, you have to make sure. Now you have to have 4 settings for this. So for destroy apparel, you have to make sure that you always set it. You have one setting for destroy apparel to be at anything less than 70%. That's my threshold. I prefer anything less than 70. Just destroy it, and then repeat. And then I have 2 of them, 2 bills for that. And then also another setting for anything that is poor or awful. Just destroy it. So the pawns will look for any apparel that is less than 70%. That's even like good apparel. And then the pawns will look for anything that is of awful or poor quality. And then I also do it for smelt or destroy bad weapons that I don't want, want us to gradually accumulate. So anyways, I know I talk about apparel management. For some reason, that's just one thing that it requires extra steps, but anyways, I just figured I'd share that with you guys. So I found that to be extremely helpful. And the fact that they're all bored means that they've destroyed all of the apparel and all of the bad weapons that are on our mannequins. Okay, good. So we're just going to flick the switch off there. All right, we finally got the flooring done for our new wind turbine. We're going to go ahead and put the power source or the conduits in for that. And then this might be our last day on this tile, and then we're going to take off for the South Pole after this. Alright, we have food, we have fuel, we have marine armor. We're going to go ahead and launch with Olivia as our pilot. Everyone's going to gather around. This map is going to be destroyed. I think we got everything we could from it. That map treated us very nicely. We are going to go to the next objective, which is right here. Frozen Terraformer. We got to destroy this one. Okay, here we go. Ancient Terraformer. Let's go ahead and click on this. Malfunctioning Terraformer is encased itself in solid ice. Grav core energy signal is coming from somewhere within. Find and destroy the terraformer to obtain the grav core. Alright. We are going to have to dig out some of the mountain if we want to take off, but we'll worry about that in the meantime. So we got here just in time for spring. We don't need to get everyone suited up just yet. What we are going to do is start mining towards the middle. The base is probably somewhere in here. Alright, so I guess we'll just go 2x12 for now, and then we eventually will come across it at some point. And the weather actually might be warm enough for us to grow plants. I mean, 45, we're at a deep freeze. So it is only 41. That's close to freezing though. But at least we're not below freezing at the moment. So they could wear marine armor or plate armor and not get hypothermia. Alright, we came across it already. We're just going to have to dig around it now. We're also going to place some perimeter stones around various parts of the ship, so we have a place to fall back, have a defensive line. Crap, I didn't get the raid alarm on camera, but we're getting raided, and they're attacking immediately. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm going to try and get everyone suited up to see if we have enough time for this. It takes a while to get the marine armor on, but the mechs are traveling a little slowly. We'll get everyone in the shuttle bay for now. Oh, nice. Uranium slug turret for the win. Got it from that far. Okay. The rest are going to be not so easy. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're going for the little turret, which is fine. All right. Okay. Okay, that was way. We got. Maybe we got lucky, but all right. That's pretty good, everyone. We'll just take care of this stuff later. They did get one turret. It's a good thing they came around this way. If they came around through this direction, it would have been a different story. That uranium slug turret took out like half, like most of them, like in one shot by itself. We got everyone back in their parkas and toques. Despite it being summer or spring, it's still 11 degrees. It's an extremely cold deep freeze. It'd probably be a lot worse if we didn't come here during a warmer month. So for now, we had to do a little bit of micromanaging to get all of their armor back in the right place and all that. But that was a pretty good. I feel confident about like the way the pawns reacted, how quickly they were able to get their clothes on, and the defenses that we set up. So that was a good sort of litmus test of where we're at right now, like as a team, as a ship, you know, and all that other stuff. So good first fight. We found an ancient blast door. We're gonna just hack them, but we're not gonna open them. But we are gonna hack them as we come across them. But I would like to see where's Carmen going. Cleaning chip ice now. If you reset her priority, she'll go and dig instead of doing some random chore. You're still doing repairs to the outside of the ship. And we're going to let's make sure she doesn't actually open the door. Yeah, okay. Just hack it open, but don't open it. Okay, and we're gonna make some fine meals to kind of help put everyone in a slightly better mood, because we are in a very rough environment. Oh crap! Olivia accidentally went inside. Why did she do that? Digging at solid ice. Okay, why don't you go over here and then let's yeah, okay. Let's not go through these doors for the moment. Thankfully there wasn't like a turret sitting right over there. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, Lexi. Okay, it's a good thing. Good thing, yeah, there wasn't a turret or anything. Alright, we got a hostile sentry drone. Oh, man, it's just too cold for us to put like regular armor on though. Alright, it's the next morning, Rim Day. And so we've got a lot of colonists who are ready to we're ready to get this mission started. So I noticed that right here there's a wasp trap. So we're going to enter in from this direction. Okay. We're going to have Pal just destroy the doors with his grenades. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What else? I think Pal. I think he could probably toss a grenade here. We've got a sentry drone just a little bit south of us. Okay, Pal. Alright, that's enough. Okay. Pal, don't fire at will. Okay, that was close. Okay. Wait for the door to close. Okay. Alright, we're doing this real CAA style. Okay, watch out, Pal. Oh! Oh my god! Whoa! That was close. Jackson, you got the stun gun there. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, a couple things are happening all at once here. Okay. Let's not take an unnecessary hit from this guy. Everyone's shooting at this guy, right? Well, Powell took a hit. No, I don't want Powell shooting anything. Okay. Melee attack. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Powell, how are you doing? No immediate danger. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Hello. Ancient Terraformer. Okay. You discovered the malfunction terraformer. Destroy it to obtain a grav core and end the defreeze. Wow, is that it already? This can't be it. Okay. We see there's a turret there. There's some wasp traps there. So this is not going to be very easy because... okay. Now, what if I just try to blow up these... the solid ice and just shoot it from afar instead of entering the room? Or just have Powell, like, just chuck a bunch of grenades in there. I wonder if it'll allow us to do that. Yeah, look at this. Okay. We've got it down to 11%. Okay. Ancient Terraformer has been destroyed. Does that mean we're done? We've got a grav core. Someone's got to go in there and get it, though. That's the only problem. Oh, this sucks. Well, he's in no immediate danger. If we could get this turret, that would be really helpful. Oh, man. Powell's the man. Oh my god, Carmen, what are you doing? Carmen, just stay in base or something. Don't come out here. Okay. No immediate danger, and I think he should be alright. Alright, we're gonna Powell, we're gonna undraft you. We're gonna just have you rest until healed. I think you're good. Okay, we're done for today, everyone. Just go home and go back and rest and relax, and we're gonna just call it a day. Okay, we got the terraformer already. That was... I'm not sure. Do we really want to explore the rest of this? I'm not sure if we really need to. We're gonna send mostly everyone back into the terraformer plant. I don't think we've actually finished the mission. It's not confirming that it's been finished. So there's clearly more that we have to discover. So, all right, we have a transport pod crash. Carry is from your enemy, the convict company. You can capture them. Let's go ahead and jump to location. Check the bio. Not interested. I think having a sniper rifle would have actually been pretty helpful. We'll see. It actually does have range of us, right? Lexi, if you were to go here, yeah, okay. All right, Jackson, we're going to have to ask you to go and get your sniper rifle. In the meantime, we can send these four. I got to make sure that we destroyed the hunter trap, of course. I'm trying to see if we can get it to... Okay, maybe not. Well, all right. Okay, Olivia can hack that. Olivia got that door open. Nin, why don't you go ahead and poke your head in there since you got that shield belt? Okay, it just leads to the outside. Okay. Okay, Jackson. No guns. Okay. So far, we're not... this is it. There's no other doors that lead to other rooms, so I don't think there's anything really... Oh, explosive mines. Yeah, we don't really need that stuff. And go right here. I haven't seen any more of those sentries either walking around. Okay, yeah, that just goes to the outside. Oh, okay. I didn't get that on camera, but we got that turret. Luna, you stay with Olivia. Just kind of watch your back. You guys come up here. Okay, we've got some wasp traps. Sealed crates.
probably just some graph panels in there. I think those are some graph panels. Yeah, 40 of them. Okay. Make sure Carmen doesn't go and grab those. Okay, Olivia, go ahead and check that out. Probably outside. Yes. So this 99% just goes outside, so we're not going to bother with this room. Let's rejoin over at this room. Okay, there's nothing in here. Alright. Okay, we revealed another room. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest in here, and that just goes outside. Okay, so we're done with this portion. What we are going to do is dig. We're going to dig here just to see if there's any other structure here, and if not, then I think we're kind of done. That was it doesn't say that we're finished, but I think we might be, because it did say that we destroyed the terraformer. Okay. Alright, we're done. We're going to go ahead and just call the mission complete, and we are going to start heading to the next major objective. This is the other one that we need to get to. We have a maximum range of... we can almost get to it in one jump. We've never found any of the fuel efficiency components or the machines. Like, you can get like something that makes your graph ship spend fuel like at a huge discount. But anyways, we're gonna go to right about here, or let's go something coastal. Temperate forest along, that's right along a lake, a large lake. Okay, I think the pawns will enjoy that. It'll be like a little mini vacation. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a coast on the south. This looks pretty nice. We might land the ship. I think over here it looks pretty good. There's even fertile soil, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to grow anything. But this looks pretty good. Let's see if there's any steel. There's some components. There's a steel vein there, but it's pretty far. There is a suspicious looking possible... what do you call ancient nature? Oh, there's a steel vein there. There's some components there, and another. Okay, I think, bam. All right, we're good with this, right? We're not going to get raided from the south. All right, let's go to confirm. And I think this is probably a good. This is a good spot to call it an episode. We completed a mission, right? Okay, Mech Hive Detective. Oh, wait, hold on a second. This is what you have to do to complete the game. You have detected a huge GravTech energy spike originating from a Mech Hive in orbit. The location is marked on the world map. Okay, we're going to click on that soon. This Mech Hive is the center of the mechanoid intelligence on this planet. Let's go ahead and pause. Oh, wait, where was I going? I was reading that. Okay. Shutting it down will disable all murderous mechanoids planet-wide. So this is the main objective. This is how you complete Rimworld Odyssey. Alternatively, you may be able to use the Mech Hive for your own purposes. Ooh, okay. The Mech Hive is defended with anti-ship weapons. Oh, that's not good. Build a signal jammer, which we have, before approaching it. Be warned, Mech Hives are extremely dangerous. Finish exploring other locations first and ensure you are prepared for the long stay in orbit. So jump to Mech Hive. We may not... How far is it? Where are we? I think we're way over here somewhere, right? Yeah, this is us. Okay. So change your plans, everyone. Because we now know where the last base is at, or where the final objective is at, we don't have to do this objective. So we're going to skip it. We're going to just fuel up. We're going to stay here, fuel up, gradually make our way to around here, and then eventually go into orbit and get to the Mech Hive. So it's going to be somewhere around here, right? We're gonna go as far as we can, and then hopefully get to the mech hive. All right, everyone. We now have our we have like an idea now how many more episodes we're gonna go. I don't really see this lasting more than 10 episodes, maybe even 5, depending how if I want to make up like 90-minute episodes. All right, everyone. I'm gonna catch you guys in episode 12, and thanks again for watching, keeping up, and I'm pretty excited to be on this map. Look, it's 81 degrees, right? So we can grow rice. And yeah, and this looks like a good place to defend. All right, everyone, I'll catch you in episode 12. Have a good one. Blocked by oak tree. What about this one?